Hello everybody. it's it's been a day. It's been a day. Um, I completely forgot, firstly, that I had a league match final that I promised to commentate 2.5 hours ago. I was just completely out cold. I'm still wiped out. And then kHz has been messaging me for like days wanting to play with me. And I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I'd love to. And I only just now found out it was because she wanted to play the Menagerie mix I signed up for. I had no idea. So I had to put this together last second. Um, which is pretty. Where's Worm? Um, that makes me laugh. I'm in the Worm group, and I know he's in the Worm group. He forgot. Wait. Wait, are we? I'm confused. Is that? What? That makes no sense. Clearly, I need. I was under the impression that if you're in the Worm group, that means you have to play with Worm the entire time. I. Oh my gosh, what an unmitigated disaster. I can open. Okay. 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 Um. All right. How do we get to Grand Market the fastest? You could open Silver Hostelry and then enhance that hostelry into a Grand Market. It's one way to do it. Another way to do it would be well, we could start with the fisherman. Apparently the server is lagging hard. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It really is lagging. Um Um. Wow. Yeah. I'm still trying to wake up. Alright, so I probably want a crypt. Right. Um. Diplomat is draw, I guess. I don't just want to copy him. That's boring, right? Because it's Menagerie. I want to try something interesting. Enhance is up to 2, right? I don't know. We'll try the diplomat. We'll try it. I don't think Diplomat is at all good here. But wait, what? I'm pretty sure he's gonna undo this one, yeah. But yeah, it looks like he's trying to eye those grand markets. I mean, I don't disagree with that. I don't know what he's trying to say. Well, because I'm in clearly no state to be playing any Dominion right now, I'm gonna have to play a lot slower than I normally do. I wish I hit 5 here already so I could top deck an archive. I mean, we've had the exact same open. Oh, what? We didn't. If he gets to enhance his Diplomat, I'm going to cry. Okay. Alright, he got a silver. I don't want any of these cards on my shuffle. These cards are all awful. Why would I ever want them in my shuffle? I'm gonna take a hostelry? Or maybe I just take another fisherman. Fisherman seems good. Alright, so bottom card is another fisherman. So I can get a crypt or something, right? We'll see what we set aside. Okay. Alright. I can get another archive too, of course. I kind of like the crypt though. And then I can like enhance another card once I get my grand market into another crypt maybe. I'm gonna try the crypt. And then we're gonna try and find said crypt. With the Diplomat. I guess we could just enhance it too. And if we're gonna do that, maybe I want to put a... No, I can just top deck the grand market, right? That seems like the best idea. Okay. Enhance. He's probably getting a second one here. Except, yeah, okay. He already killed a fisherman for it. Alright. Okay, this is a decent crypt. So I could take a 3 and a 2, which would be a fisherman and a silver. Not great. I kind of just want more archives. Although I'm about to shuffle this next archive into my deck already. Maybe this is just a matter of getting fisherman and silver. I'm not sure. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Which is never good. He just keeps enhancing. I don't know that. That's amazing. But he seems to be doing quite a bit with it. I guess I can do that. I could have top decked it. But I almost think I prefer to cycle just because there's an archive in there. We still have 2 copper set aside. This turn's a complete dud. He's got one more Grand Market. He's going to get one here. Yep, sure looks good. I'm thinking just another crypt. Seems like the play. Alright, we need to be careful with the remodels and such. I don't like hearing screams of the damned from downstairs. That's never good. Okay. There's a Grand Market in there. There it is. Let's see if we can find a crypt or something. Hey, that was an amazing... So I can play my coppers, remodel this fisherman, and then buy a fisherman. Not in that order, obviously. That seems like the thing to do for me. The other thing I could do is just buy another archive. Nah. Oh, I've got another thing even to buy. That's right. I have 3 buys. We'll just do that. For some reason, I thought I would spend all my money there. This is annoying-ish. I guess I can turn the silver into it. No, I can't. Whoops. Oh, please don't. Oh, gosh. He is right, though. It is a big hostelry. And I am gonna do it now that he said it, but yikes, dude. Now that he said it, it does sound pretty good to me. I don't get the cities at all. The cities seem awful. This isn't even that big of a hostelry. But mostly I just want to get a good crypt. That's mostly the idea behind it. Well, we found crypt. Hopefully we find all the horses and such. Maybe he gets his crypt here. That would be a great crypt for him to set aside 4 coppers. That is a super good crypt for him. I think I needed another archive or something to get in control here. Um, I'm gonna hold on to the hostelry because maybe I want to top deck a card. I could also just turn it into another Grand Market, which seems fine to me. And then maybe I'd get another archive. I think the big thing right now is some deck control. Alright, I think I got one more turn with this other archive, and then I won't need to buy it or anything, another one or anything, because I'll just have another one. He's having turns. I don't know if they're that amazing of a turn, but he's definitely having turns. Okay, so we can get the last Grand Market here. No problem. That's probably what I do here. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. We'll play that. Another archive. Yes. No. I don't want the archive right now. I want it next turn. Let's get the Fisherman now. Then we can top deck the last Grand Market. His cities are going to go off if I get this Grand Market. So I guess I could top deck a city as well. That seems alright to me. So we'll get our city. I guess we can't top deck it. 3. We can't top deck one of these cards if we want the last Grand Market. I think we have more deck control than he... No, he's got a lot of deck control now. We could province. I don't see a reason to province. This is... We're going to have less of a turn. Maybe we just need to top deck... No, we need to get the city. Okay. So we're not going to top deck that. We will top deck a city. And we will enhance this Fisherman into a Grand Market. And top deck that. We just gave him 3 draw cards, but I don't see another way to do this. Maybe we can pile estates or something. I don't know how many Grand Markets I've got. Okay, he's just drawing his deck, it looks like. He did have a really nice turn. Okay, is he just gonna double province? Maybe he just singles. I would have just thought about single there. But, I mean, it's hard to go wrong with a turn like that. I'm not sure which card to play first. It's probably not Archive. We'll play the city first. Like, I want to maximally give myself the maximum chance of finding Crypt. Essentially. Okay. 6 cards. I guess we could play it now. There is an estate in there. No, we have the estate set aside. Yeah, let's just play on. Okay. That was a turn. I'm just going to blindly play everything here and assume I don't want to remodel. He's going to have a lot less deck control pretty soon. But it might not matter. So we're going to get our other crypt back next turn. It may have been a mistake to set aside 2 silvers. It may have just been 1 silver I needed to set aside. I don't think he's going to have nearly as big of a turn as he did before. Oh, he can do that? Whoops. Wait, that means I can do that. Thanks for giving me the idea, because I'm definitely going to be able to do it. I hope. I hope I'm able to do it. Okay. I'm already a 1 coin. I can already almost do it. Okay, this surely wins. I may have slightly botched it. I probably could have just remodeled twice there anyway. But I don't think it matters. Because I can just do this. Get a province, get another province, and a tunnel. That was really sloppy from him. He literally gave me that game, I think. Or maybe I had it. Maybe I already had it. Spec chat. Yep, I lucked out there pretty hard. Oh, it smells so good downstairs. I don't know what they're making, but I think he went. No, I went first, apparently. So we split the grand markets. He had less deck control but more cities, which I would prefer more deck control to more cities. Okay, this is a board I'd love to go first on. So Bounty Hunter is must open. Alright, how can I abuse Demand and how can I abuse Livery? The only village is Native Village. I can use Cavalry to boost my Watchtower turn. I mean, I'm using Bounty Hunter either way. He's opening Native Village. Oh no, does he have a 5-2? That would be so terrifying. I'm gonna try the Watchtower. This was really lucky. I could even top deck the livery right now. So if I don't want a livery now, I can top deck because Demand top decks 2 cards, so I could top deck another Bounty Hunter and a horse or something. But if I want the livery on top, like right now, and it's livery, like if I see a broken card, I want to click on a broken card. That's my motto. So I could click on Calvary. I should be able to get a Native Village. At least. Maybe I can get 2 of them. I guess if I'm going to do that, I might as well. Demand? I can choose the order, right? I can choose to gain the cavalry. No, I gain the horse first automatically. It's pretty hard to argue with just another livery. Because I can maybe just top deck a Native Village with a Watchtower, or top deck one with a Demand. I'm just going to click on broken cards. That's usually a good way to play the game, is just click on cards that are insane. Here I get to demand a Native Village. I may want a second Bounty Hunter. We're going to set aside library. Yep. Sometimes life is really predictable. I really should be able to abuse the hell out of Calvary this game. Maybe this is just another library, too. Already. Just ignore the fact that... because I have it tucked away, I can always just untuck it. Could also just demand another Native Village. But I don't get a horse then, that's the problem. If I do it that way. Okay. I'm just gonna click on Grand Market. So bottom card is, of course, bounty hunter, and I don't want to set that aside, so that means there's only one solution. Platinum. I do not like the platinum. Okay. So if I want to find this native village, I can't. I have to stop here and buy cavalry. Hopefully we find it. Okay. That was a really good turn. I love how this game has mostly been who can click on library the most. That's usually the way to play these games, is just who can click on library the most. That's how I approach these games. I do need another watchtower. He's bought 2 cavalries. Depending on my draws here, I can maybe already get one. Set aside. Ooh. We could just demand for one, right? That's like perfect. Okay. I want to pick this up. I'll set aside here. We can hit cavalry. We can play livery, end actions here. Get a watchtower. Actually, we can just buy a livery and get another cavalry. We have another livery in there, so that doesn't make any sense. It's probably like native village. And then demand for cavalry. This is just when you gain it, right? So I could trash the cavalry. So let's get our liveries. Top deck. Cavalry. Wait. Could I not? It moves before watchtower can move it. Okay. Okay. Let's trash the because this is just on gain, right? We already gained the card. Okay, okay, okay. Library. Library. There's a horse on top. I don't really want to... Okay. There's probably more I could have done that turn, even. I could believe it. Ooh, that's a terrible turn for him. Maybe he's going to demand a cavalry. I'm surprised he didn't just demand a cavalry. Like, that's just better, because you also top deck a horse with it. Okay. Ooh. This is so good. I have another native village, and if I don't, I can always just... This is a bit sad, because if I don't... I guess there's no reason to play these coppers. And we can toss this from exile to get more. We can pick this up. Okay. I'm sure I botched order somewhere. I'm gonna gain the horses after. Because now I get to... Now I can get a platinum. Okay. We're going a little crazy with the horse cavalry stuff. But we're probably just printing horses, so it doesn't matter that much. Like, I gained so many horses. It's hard to imagine that I am not just winning this somehow. Like, look at all these horses I'm playing. Okay. That's quite good. So we can bounty hunter afterwards, because there's only one cavalry in exile. I do want to keep thinning, though, at the same time. Thinning is quite good. And I can always just... There is a watchtower. We can always just go back, right? There's the watchtower. Oh, this doesn't quite work the way I thought it did. Oh, well, we need to deny him the... stuff anyway. We need to make sure he can never do this. Seems like a good policy. There's one grand market, there's the other, and it's just all horses from here, right? I can buy another platinum. Okay. That took a really long time. I'm sure I misplayed too. So I love how I was trashing cavalry, and I'm like, yeah, trash. When I say trashing cavalry, I mean insulting it and saying it's bad, and it is bad. It's really bad. But that game I used it a lot. But, you know, it's a bad card, but the effect is really good. So if there's a way you can mitigate the card itself for just the effect, it's quite amazing. Alright. Way of the Mule, huh? So, I want to open stables, personally. I like opening stables. Of course, if I open stables and give him a horse, that gives him an opportunity to hit 7. That seems really unlikely now, actually, that he... Wait, what? I want to play with the stonemason. I'm not playing gear money. Like, there's black cats to play with. There's trashing to do here with stonemason and setting asides. And yeah, there's only one gain, but like, there's stuff to do, right? Maybe the thing to do here is just go nuts for the black cat. Just stonemason for 2 black cats or something. That sounds terrible. I don't want to cycle him for free. Like, I would have to draw all of my coppers to even stonemason for 2 stables. That seems like a difficult task. Not the most difficult, but definitely difficult. I can also just mule everything, right? Like, I can draw stuff dead. But I'm gonna do something really weird. And that is just click on black cat as many times as possible. It's super weird. It's probably not good. But I want to try it. Because there's no way to deal with there's just no way to deal with a bunch of black cats. There's a black cat on top, right? I do need silver. Or I can bargain for something else. Maybe I'll bargain for a stables. And try and just get a gold. I can try it. Try and set aside as much money as I can here. I mean, I'm glad he's following me on this. Because I don't think this is good. I really don't think this is good. I think it's awful. It's absolutely awful. But, well, I feel like playing something weird. So we'll give it a shot. I just want to hit gold. That's my goal. And we do. We hit gold. So I will take my gold. Gosh, this is so bad. This is so bad. This can't be good. There's just no way this is good. But the turn he buys a province, he is going to get hammered. I'm going to stonemason for the last 2 black cats unless I hit gold. Is he just going to go for it already? Okay. Is he getting the last 2 black cats here? No. Okay. I am going to get the last two here. Then again, I already hit gold. I guess I could try and hit gold next turn anyway. I guess there's no harm in that, since there's a gold in there anyway. And I'm setting aside 2 coins. This is such a terrible deck. Please don't play a deck like this. Is he gonna try and like stonemason pile out or something? Maybe. Maybe there's one you can do. Well, I'm gonna buy a province. Oh, he drew 3 cards. Wow. Look at you. He's gonna stonemason for stables again. Man, his stables are gonna get murdered once I actually province. I want to draw 1 copper here. Of course, we don't draw any coppers because this is not a just world. Alright, we'll get our second gold then. I was ready to province there. There's no way you can, like, stonemason pile out on me in 1 turn. Maybe he can do it in 2 turns. But if he ever buys green, like, he's gonna get hit by so many black cats. I can also play the black cats as Way of the Mule, right? I don't get the action, but there's really no reason to do it other than not triggering a shuffle. I don't know that if the coins transfer over to my turn. I don't think they do. So I don't think there's a reason to ever do it. But I can. Right, because the curse is dependent on the bottom part, and the bottom part's not affected by the way. Oh, wait, no. No, it is, because the top part's the curse part. Okay. Whoops. Come on, buy a province. Buy a province. Buy a province. You know you want to. You know you want to buy a province. Yep. I have activated my trap card. Oh, that's it? Damn. That's not good. I mean, at least he shuffled 2 curses into his deck. I don't know that I'm prepared to buy green. Because that was like his entire turn, right? He doesn't have any money. All of his money is mule. So I'm fine with prolonging the game because I want him to have all of the curses. I want him to take every single one. Because he will not have a way to deal with it. Of course, this means now that he can pile out over the next 2 turns, right? Well, that's not even true. Like, how is he going to do that? I guess he would stonemason a stables into 2 stonemasons? And then he could do it in 2 turns? That is possible. He could stonemason the Menagerie into 2 stonemasons. Then stonemason for 2 stables and then just hit 5 next turn. That might be what he just tries to do. Which means I need to hit province this turn, if that's what he's doing. That might be what he's trying to do. We'll see if he stonemasons his Menagerie. No? Okay. Well, if he wants to green again, I am very happy to let him. Okay. He only gained 1 horse? I'm very confused. This is not great. I feel like on one hand I need a duchy right now. I'm not sure how many black cats he has. But on the other hand, I really don't want to take a bajillion curses, but I know for a fact that he can end it in like 2 turns at any moment. So I guess I have to buy duchy. And hope he doesn't have any black cats. But you know he will. He's going to have like 3 of them in hand. Yeah, he already has 1. Okay, it was only 1. That's fine. I just need to like make sure he does not have a lead. Because if I have a lead, I can pile out. If he has a lead, he can pile out. So we have to take these dumb risks with Black Cat where we have to play a game of chicken, essentially, which is really obnoxious. Maybe he will oblige me here and just go nuts and click on province, and then I can somehow send a bunch of curses his way. Which would be funny. But I also feel like he's just never going to do that. Call it a hunch. I feel like he's never going to buy a green card again. But I have stonemason and gold, so I can always gain 2 duchies in an emergency or stables or something. He can't do that. He doesn't have that ability. But he does have 2 gears. And he's drawing his deck. Wow. He's drawing a lot of his deck here. He can do that trick I mentioned. We'll see how many black... Okay, this is just... The search function's not really going to work. Oh, is he going to buy province now? Sweet. Take all of these curses and shuffle them into your deck. Seems great to me. Oh, that was it? Okay, so now we can buy a province and get 2 duchies off of a stonemason. Which seems like the play. We don't have like a pile out, right? No, I just want to green as much as I can, right? And if he reacts as black cats, then I get to stonemason pile out. So we're just giving him an opportunity to mess up. And it looks like he did not. I can't quite win. Because if I gain the curse, I don't score. Alright, I'm just going to take a province. Well, if he ever buys green, he's taking the last curse. He can't. It's 9 points, right? It's exactly 9 points. So he would have to stonemason for green. So it would have to be estates. Then he would have to buy province. And also empty the stonemasons, which he can't do all three. So this is a completely winning position for me. He didn't have a single gold, so he can't ever. So 7 points. If I just empty the stonemasons, how does he win? He played 1, 2 stables. He didn't set anything aside, and he killed a curse, and he had a really bad turn. So maybe this turn he pops off. So let's say he buys a province. Trashes a curse, but then you would have to gain a curse. So let's say stonemasons for... I don't know. He stonemasons a card and he gains an estate. If he does that, then I give him the curse, which means he can gain 2 estates. Which is the same as just not giving him a curse. So I can't give him a curse, which means I have to I force him to gain the curse to end the game. Okay, the 7 points work. It gives him not a tie. He can kill a curse, but then he can't stonemason a thing. So he can take the curse. Yeah, okay. This I think this is safe. I'm like 90% sure this is safe. He has nothing he can turn into a duchy. And if he so much as touches any green, he's taking that last curse. I'm like 90% sure this is safe. He still has curses in there. Like, how is he going to hit 8? I don't know how he hits 8. And that's the mystery. Like, he just has to slowly kill curses and hope I can't buy curse, which I will. So, he has to buy province here. If he doesn't hit province, it's over. Okay, that's like a resigned buy. Alright, cool. I can't believe the black cat thing worked. How many did I gain? 8? 8 black cats. Damn. I don't think they were that good, to be honest. But I guess if you've got 8 of them, it's pretty okay. I'm not even, like... Um, so there's one more game. Okay. Oh, I'm going first? Okay. I am on track to sweep, yeah. I got lucky the first game. I wasn't really paying attention, and he told me to wait to win. I would have liked to have said I would have noticed it, but I wouldn't have. Alright, so I can groom for Villa at just any point for an extra coin. There's rats, there's market square, there's scrap. I'm gonna have to open scrap. Maybe the open here is market square scrap. And then, like, play a bunch of cards and try and get, like, a villa and a hunting lodge off. I won't be able to buy grand markets this way, but I can get them just with populate, and I want all of these cards on my deck. Even rats is okay, because it's trashable. So how do I get to populate the fastest is really the question here. And that's probably with market squares. So I'm going to open scrap market square. Maybe it should be scrap groom or... Maybe I should open groom scrap. I mean, what's groom really gonna gain? It gains me horses, yeah, but like none of these cards are really worth gaining. This gives me the chance of getting a gold, which gets me to stables, which gets me to hunting lodge, which gets me to 10 eventually. So I think this is what I have to do. And then we can do like abuse nonsense with like hunting lodge and such. Oh, I don't like fishing village at all. I mean, I like fishing village as a card, but okay, we're gonna set the scrap aside here because this is not good. I think I'll buy a rats here, to be honest. Maybe the open was rats scrap, but maybe Way of the Frog just makes this viable. Oh, come on. No market square. Oh, deck. I'm going to take a coin and a horse and try for another market square. Maybe I should try for a second scrap. But the rats is going to do a lot of the trashing for me. He's getting 2 cardinals. I don't know that the cardinals do much, right? Like, I can always just regain the card. It doesn't hurt me. Really. I think I play on here. Okay. Now I want to groom, because groom lets me get villa. And it lets me gain stuff, get horses and such. I will need a fishing village eventually, maybe just like 2 and alternate them or something. This lets me do some stuff. I'm about due to get cardinaled here, but there's nothing for him to hit. Oh, I guess the rats is a thing to hit. Well, I can always just get another rats. That's not a big deal. We do get our gold, and I do get to shuffle it in, which is pretty cool. And I get to shuffle in a market square. The only sad part is I don't get to get a rats. That's the only sad thing. I could just stop here, top deck a horse, and call it a day. Because I do want the scrap in my shuffle. Him hitting rats is slightly annoying. But I also just... That was probably bad. But I'm going to take a second scrap here, I think. Anyway, we can get our rats here, and then we'll get a hunting lodge. This is literally hilarious. We're just going to exile the horse, because we're going to get it right back when we gain it with the groom. Using rats. And then we'll get a hunting lodge. Hunting lodge here. He's not even... This is both my market squares. This is not ideal. We'll play one and then I'm prepared to weigh a frog the other one. Okay. Guess we'll lose the horse again. Like, this cardinal just is not doing anything for him. It is so bad for him. I gotta say, it's, like, not inspiring. Okay. We get our... Wow, this is incredible. I mean, I'm gonna toss here every day. Another hunting lodge. We could start on the stables. But I can also just trash a bunch of cards, right? Like, we could trash our rats here. We have 3 rats now. We'll trigger that. We'll get +1 card, +1 action, gain a horse, maybe a coin. We'll toss from exile. Okay. That's a fine turn. It's not great, but it's fine. It worked out. Oh, he hit my hunting lodge. What a piece of crap. But he still doesn't have any golds. Like, that can't be correct of him. Alright. That's fine. I mean, the Cardinals hurt, but they don't hurt that much. Oh, he gets to populate. Oh, that's bad. Am I dead? What? What the fuck does he want? Okay. That's really bad that he did that. There's a groom in there. I don't know what that's useful for, but... So I can buy a villa. I can gain scrap. We can get a villa. Yep. I'm not gonna proc these yet. So I want a card, action, coin, horse. We can proc one of these. Toss the gold from exile. Card action. Buy coin, probably. Play a horse. We do have one rats. I mean, I guess we can just take another gold. Card action. Coin, horse. And we can just set this aside. Yeah, there's no reason to hit 16. I can just set this aside. I don't think there's an order that... Oh, that's kind of important. Thanks. All right. So... I can trigger the shuffle. Can gain a grand market, stables, hunting lodge, and toss that from exile. Does this matter what order I do this in? I guess not. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Card action. Coin. Horse. Something. Did I say I was behind? I don't know that I am. Although he'll be able to do this same thing. Hey, we hit his cardinal. Who cares? That's actively friendly for him. I'm gonna gain another... scrap or something. That was maybe a mistake. I think I misplayed there. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter which... Oh. I want the copper in play. Because it allows me to... Alright, is there a card I want to add to my shuffle? Maybe another hunting lodge. No, it'd have to be a market square. Random order. I don't know that this is sustainable. Card, coin, horse. Silver is probably better at this point. Yeah, like my turn could end right here, and it does. Oh, I guess I can kill the groom. Card, coin, silver horse. That was so lucky. I'm not sure what the... Man, I guess I can end it. Huh? Like... I guess I can get kind of close to just ending it. The order doesn't really matter. Card, buy, coin, horse. Ooh. This isn't good. There's my hunting lodge. To save me again. Killing stables makes the most sense. I'm not going to be able to ever play it. So, is there a card I really want to gain? I guess Market Square? And then we stop here. I mean, I guess we could get a... random order. I mean, this is just a win. Rats. We can proc one of these, whatever. What a board. What turn did this end? Let's not be rude. Let's just end it. All right. What a bullshit board. Oh, whoops. I don't even know how they really had to do a reset right then. All right, whatever. Anyway. I did a clean sweep somehow. That board was insane. I went from like, oh, I'm probably behind to like I instantly won. Doing loops. I got lucky though. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time, I guess.